Right, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Kinda Grown podcast, your guide through the chaos of pretending to have life figured out. Y'all thought by the time, and I did too, by the time we became adults, we'd have all this figured out. Some of y'all listening to this just to avoid responsibilities, but I respect it. Every day I wake up and choose vibes over structure, and I think most of us do. Today's one is a little bit different, talking about the things we don't admit out loud, but I know all of us think those 2 a.m. thoughts that hit like, why do I feel like this? This stuff you could post on your story, but don't because you want to start a group chat investigation. I'm not trying to make this one sad. I'm still going to laugh and talk our talk. Sometimes we just got to be real for a second. Everybody's out here saying I'm good while holding together with caffeine. Half of life is just saying it is what it is until it kinda isn't. So grab your snacks, your emotional support drink, and whatever unfinished homework you have. If you're folding laundry while listening, you're already doing better than me. Let's get into it. I think saying I'm fine is the basically the biggest emotional lie anyone's ever said. I could be one bad text away from absolutely losing my shit and still hit somebody with a yeah, I'm good, just chilling. And it's not even lying sometimes, it's just too much effort to explain. I don't know how you really gotta tell someone I don't even know what's wrong. I just feel weird that doesn't fit into a 2 minute conversation or less. I couldn't even count the amount of times I've said I'm fine while actively not being, or saying I'm chilling while actively not chilling. Everybody's doing it though. Half of us are one minor inconvenience away from crying in our cars. The other half already did, I think. Let's talk about the three quiet killers: jealousy, comparison, and I'd say loneliness. That's been tag teaming everybody since 2016. As you're scrolling on social medias, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, I think everyone's thinking, looking at their friends' photos, am I behind in life? Am I behind in a race I didn't sign up for? And it's not always jealousy, it's just that dang, am I behind type of feeling. Then you feel bad for even thinking it because you know you're blessed, but your brain's like, yeah, but we could be a little bit more blessed. It's not jealousy. I think it's like timeline confusion. And loneliness, that one definitely sneaks up on you. You can have friends be active, be in group chats, and still feel like absolutely nobody gets you. We've all learned how to be around people without being real with them. Everyone's cracking jokes, but nobody's saying what's actually up. Sometimes all you need is somebody to go, yo, I get it. Not fix it, not preach, just get it. Sometimes I don't need advice. I just need somebody to sit in silence with me. And I know we've all been there. Real ones don't fix it. They just send me stuff on Facebook to distract you from what's going on. That's probably why this podcast exists, because half of us just feel want to seen somewhere. Let's get a little reflective. You ever miss someone you know you outgrew? You're not trying to go back, but sometimes that memory hits like a rerun. Like you think, dang, that was a good season of life. It's crazy how someone can go from I tell you everything to I wonder how they're doing. You can be the closest with someone and still know they don't fit in your life. Nobody tells you both can be true. We act like moving on means like having beef with someone. It's just growth. You just outgrew the version of you that matched their world or their personality. But still, those flashbacks hit like crazy. You hear one song or one movie or something and suddenly think you're back in 2020. Sitting there thinking, man, I was really dumb, but I was happy back then. Nostalgia really jumps when you least expect it. I had somebody text me out of nowhere recently and just saying, hey, and it was like my whole week derailed. Growth is definitely confusing. You can pray for peace, but you don't always get it. There's the adult horror movie Burnout. Adulthood is just a competition of who can look the most put together while falling apart in private. We're all just caffeine, playlists, and deadlines pretending we're thriving. Burnout hits like, congrats on doing everything right. Now you're exhausted. It doesn't knock, it just walks in. One day you're motivated, the next you're like, if one more person emails me, I'm circling back. And comes the guilt. Other people have it worse. I should be grateful. You should, but gratitude doesn't cure exhaustion. Sometimes you just need to do nothing and not apologize for it. You're not lazy, you're just out of battery. Like normally when I take a nap, I wake up feeling guilty. I hate taking naps. We really glamorize grinding so hard that relaxing feels illegal. If you don't rest, your body will do it for you, probably mid semester, mid shift, or mid cry in the shower. Burnout is just your brain saying, we tried being strong, it's your turn now. What I've learned recently, being honest doesn't make people judge you, it makes them breathe like, oh, thank God, me too. Like, imagine if people actually said how they felt. Small talk would get real awkward real quick. That's the real connection, not the fake I'm good energy, but the I'm low key losing it too, but we're still pushing. We don't need perfect, we just need real. If vulnerability had a PR team, it'd be branded as strength. You don't have to perform peace for people. You can have a bad day and still be growing. You could say, I'm not okay right now and still be a work in progress. That's not weakness, that's just grown, or, kind of grown. Yeah, that's just today's episode. I was going to keep it short, talk about some stuff we normally don't. All that quiet stuff we hold in, the comparison, burnout, missing people, pretending we're okay. You don't have to have it together all the time. Being kind of grown, ad- admitting you're figuring it out while you go. If this episode hit, cool. If not, you're probably just too emotionally stable for this. Send this to your I'm fine friend. They'll pretend they didn't need it, but they'll listen. If you made it this far, you either really relate or you're procrastinating something. Either way, I appreciate you. You can follow the podcast on IG, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your distractions from responsibilities. You can send me your stories, leave a like and comment, and as always, stay semi responsible. Peace.